This is my recipe for Whole30 and keto stuffing that is so good. It's gonna blow your mind. It doesn't have any bread. Instead, I use cauliflower. You put it all on a baking sheet and roast it, and it tastes exactly like stuffing. Here's all the vegetables you'll need for the stuffing. So I have here is my head of cauliflower that I cut up, and you wanna cut just the florets into small little heads like this. And then I have mushroom, yellow onion, celery, carrots, and leek. And then over here I have my pecans, rosemary, and thyme. In here I have homemade bone broth that I made myself. You could use store-bought though if you don't have homemade. And then olive oil. And then I'm also going to add in salt and dried sage and pepper. And then stir that up. I added all the veggies, herbs, and nuts into a bowl, and now I'm just gonna pour over the bone broth, olive oil, and spice mixture, and then blend it all up. It already smells like Thanksgiving. It smells so good. Here it is all mixed and spread out. I did 2 rimmed baking sheets. I highly recommend splitting between 2. You want them spaced out enough that they can really caramelize and get crispy in the oven. If it's too packed, they'll steam and they won't get that great brown flavor. I lined them with parchment paper just to make this the easiest cleanup ever, but you can definitely skip that. Make sure you have a rim baking sheet too so they don't fall off. So these are ready for the oven. Here it is out of the oven. Look at how perfect this got. This is exactly what you want, just caramelized and crispy edges. These are both, oh, smells so good. Sean's sneaking taste.
It tastes just like stuffing.
Isn't it good?
How did you do this?
Magic. It's so good.
I'm serious, how did you do this?
Here is the stuffing plated up with the most epic Whole30 and keto Thanksgiving dinner. Like, you would never even guess that this is Whole30 and keto. I mean, even look at the stuffing. It's so good. So we have the turkey breast, my Whole30 and keto mashed cauliflower, my Whole30 and keto cranberry sauce, and then my Whole30 and keto sauteed green beans. But the best part is my Whole30 and keto gravy that tastes so good. Look at that. You're gonna wanna put a little gravy on the stuffing too, because let's just put gravy on everything. And the potatoes. So good. This stuffing, you do not even miss the bread. It has all the flavors of stuffing that you love. You get that great crunch from the pecans and just so much of the great herby flavors you love of Thanksgiving.
Try the cranberries.
We're sitting down and eating it. How happy are you?
I'm so happy. These cranberries are bananas.
Yeah, that's the good part.
Those are crazy.
And the stuffing.
Mm-hmm. Everything. It's all good.
And the mashed cauliflower.
It's
And the
all
gravy.
good stuff.